like a Hellcat.
Before we get started, I have a favor. If you enjoy my content and want to see me continue to improve in both quality and size, please check out my Patreon linked in the description. Any amount helps and it is greatly appreciated. There are so many rewards for each level of donation, so go check it out. Now back to the video. Hey guys, this is EmeraldAvengerG, and remember whenever the April Fool's update came out and everyone was saying this is a test for something? Well, we were 110% right, and I also think this update might be a test for something too. Maybe a couple future updates, including possibly the Aether and maybe a cave dimension instead of a cave update? I don't know. But some of the options they've added with this new feature are incredible. But first, let's start out with something minor. Redstone has received a change. These little dots, you can now switch between dot and T's. Yeah, minor change. Dots don't send signals outward from them, while T's do. That is pretty cool. I'm not a redstoner, but I might be able to find uses for this. So yeah, and I assume you could likely put them, so, well, of course you can't put them side by side, which you could potentially do something. No, that doesn't work either. That works. But I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm saying. All right, well, that's not the important thing. I got something cool to show you. So there's a new command string attached to the execute command. Well, it'd be great if it would, I hate not being able to press specific buttons. You would go to this, then press the execute in. Look at this. I now have access to another dimension. You can now teleport from dimension to dimension with to new dimensions that you can now access through adding a new data string into your game. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to this one. Then you have to do run, and then teleport into that dimension. I'm just gonna go at S100. Well, 100, 100, 100. You shall see I'm in rocks, but if I use the other command, this is a massive, for some reason sandstone, it must be the seed that I used, a massive cave. It is literally just a massive cave system. That is all that it is one massive cave system, and I probably should have added some ambient light. Hey, look at this! This is something that's new in the update too. Basically, it's caves. It is it's a massive dimension that is just caves all around. I'm not sure how well you can see this. Whenever I do that, you can see really well. But it's just a massive dimension of caves, kind of laid on top of some existing, well, dimension that I'm not, or some existing world. What's funny is all these world seeds literally feel like they're the exact same for some reason. Like, it feels like the default placement thing on the bottom is all the same. But yes, this is one of the new unique dimensions you can have in the game, and is overall probably one of the coolest thing for map makers, for someone like me who has this RPG style server that I'm working on for years. Having access to different dimensions with different properties is actually really useful. Momentarily, we're actually going to go, and I'm going to show you how to get access to dimensions of your own. Massive cave dimensions of your own. Like, this is freaking insane. But, like, you can have as many of these as you want, or as few of them as you want. And it doesn't really matter. Overall, it's really cool. And there's also, like, floating islands. There's apparently just a floating island option that you can choose. There's a cave option you can choose. There's nether and overworld debug, amplified, a ton of different options. So if we want to back up to the main menu and let me show you how to do it, here is how you do it. Single player, create new world. I'm gonna call it Snapshot 21, and we go into more world options and we can click import settings. This is going to take me out. I'm not sure if you will see this, but this takes me out to a file explorer, and I can go actually access some of my files. I have it saved in a file called Minecraft World Generator, and I have it called Snapshot 2. Once I click that, it'll import it and give this warning because, of course, it's an experimental change. It could one day stop working, so unfortunate. But yes, I wish to proceed. And there's the world seed that it produces. We're going to turn it to creative so nothing breaks. And let's load up into it. And basically with this, I've added 2 new dimensions. A cave, a very cavey nether, and an amplified overworld. Probably should have done an amplified end or something like that just to show different stuff. But yes, amplified overworld and a cavey nether as the 2 other options. So if we want to run that command, execute. I was gonna blank what it is in, and then we get hell tunnels and we get amplified. So I'm gonna show you amplified first because that one's gonna be the much easier one to do. Then we go down to run. Run teleport. 100, 100, 100. Actually, I probably need to have at S over here. Let's show you what this looks like now. Once it loads the terrain, and for some reason it spawned me in a hill again. Ooh, it's a sandstone amplified. I've never seen a sandstone amplified world before, but yes, give it time to load in, and it is a dimension that is purely an amplified world. Basically, something you can see with this is having like an adventure element to a survival game, where like you have to collect certain items to fill up chests, and once those chests get filled, they send out a certain redstone signal that will activate a command block, and when combined with using a comparator or something, or like different redstone functions to get up to where you require all of them, you unlock access to an amplified dimension, which is just this, and you can now have that as your role, and you spawn with a button by you. I'm not sure what it would do. All I know is this is one of the options you could do, just have a massive amplified world. But I think it's now time to go check out one of the other ones. So let's go up and instead go here. Back this out to go to hell tunnels and see what this does for us. I'm not sure why it's repeatedly spawning as tunnels. I'm confused, or as sandstone. I did definitely set it to nether, so there's clearly some weird bug going on, because I set it to, I know for 100% fact I set it to nether. But this is an even better one because this one doesn't have like the overworld stuff spawning. I definitely set it to nether. It probably bugged out whenever I was doing the settings. But I will leave a link to the world generator so you can actually access it. What it's probably done is it's carried over the world seed that I used in some of my other ones, and the world seed was for an overworld seed, so that's probably what it did. This is really dark, but it's actually supposed to be nether and therefore have some ambient light to it, but apparently it doesn't for some reason. I'm not really 100% sure why. I definitely messed up somewhere. I'm just not 100% sure what I did. But yes, this is one of the options. I'm gonna go and give myself effect, give night. Nope, I did it backwards. 9 billion and then night vision. So yes, this is just a regular world now. Unfortunately, for some reason it didn't carry over, but you could entirely customize this. I've seen people make makeshift aether mods. I've seen people do plenty of other amazing things. I can only imagine what you could do. I'm wanting to see like an amplified nether biome. Or amplified nether dimension. That'd be pretty funny. But something I'm thinking they're going to do is that maybe this overall is just a test for them to actually add in the Aether, because they did recently hire the person that created the Aether mod to, well, their development team, likely to create a new, are those bones? Those are skeletons. That's cool. Likely to create this. He's probably the one that created this, but likely to help create a new actual official dimension, not fan created ones. But who knows at this time. I'm also thinking this cave thing, maybe they're going to turn this cave thing into a biome. It's just a cavey biome, which would be absolutely awesome. But I don't know. I'm not a developer. All I know is something like this, just a massive caved in area, would be pretty freaking sweet to see. Like, there's even some stalactites that occasionally will spawn. It's pretty cool. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think that this is leading to? Do you guys think this is kind of a test for the Aether? Do you think this is absolutely nothing? Feel free to tell me in the comment section down below. As always, thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. You can follow me on my socials. Keep up to date with the channel. Go to my Discord, join the conversation, come to Patreon if you feel like supporting me. It's EmeraldAvenger. Have a very nice day. Stay safe. Peace out.